I'm gonna talk about why I got 2 laptops. They probably like, why she got this one right here? A whole lot was happening.
All right, y'all. So let me tell y'all what happened. We in the middle of recording, right? Not even 4 minutes, 3 minutes into it, my camera just cuts off. It's like gone. Completely. Never happened before. Like SD card is good, everything is good. I don't even know what happened. The screen just went black. And so we had to do that episode over again. I just want y'all to know, like, the word that was released.
Can I talk about your face? Real quick. Like, we in the middle, like, doing this thing, right? And then all of a sudden, as I'm talking, I see Trey like, like, he just like, I'm like, and I was like, first off, what you see? Because ain't no ghost in this house. The Holy Spirit fire over here. But Trey's face, I was like, what happened? So Trey was like, yo, my camera, it just cut off. But your face, I will never forget it.
Yeah, so you were telling me, though, you were going to tell me about some of how just leading up to this episode, there was, warfare and stuff like that. So, and you felt comfortable enough to share with the people what was happening. Yeah. So I think that, in essence, kind of it's just all translated over, because like I said, that never happened to my camera before, and I've done so many different episodes with this. Crazy. And like 3-4 minutes into it, like, crazy. So what's your testimony in all of this?
So guys, and you know what, this is good, because when you do ministry, because like I said, like in the text or whatever, like, this is worship to God, like, right? Worship is not just singing, but worship is, teaching and all these things. So adversity is going to come, and you have to be prepared for that. So when Che first walked in my house, I was like, I said, have you been experiencing any adversity? Because this week has been a week for me before this podcast. But first off, first leading into it, it was like a week prior. There was a guy at my job that was talking about, like, women should not, like, preach and everything. I talked a little bit, I think, in here in the first one we did, but he was just going in about it, and I'm just like, dang. And it made me not, like, second guess, but feel some type of way, like, wow, like, men really, or not just men, but people really think that women should not do ministry. So the enemy really tried to shut my mouth by whispers of, of in your ear and whatnot. But again, it goes back into knowing your identity and knowing what God says. So it was just taking place, like him just speaking of that. And I'm like, I'm really going to break this thing down, which it helped me. Like, the negativity, the stuff that he was just saying, just bashing women about ministry, it helped me, like, really dive into the text. So that was a benefit. That was one. 2, on Sunday, it was like Monday or Sunday, I got super, super, super sick. And I was like, I know this is an attack. I know for a fact this is an attack. So I started praying. Like, I woke up and I could barely even breathe. Like, I was like, nope, this is an attack. This is an attack. I'm still going to do my study. I'm on my bed. I like to study on the floor. I just be on the floor when I worship, when I connect with God and everything. But I'm just on the floor. I'm like, no. And I'm just still going in, feeling down. And I said, Lord, I need your strength. I need your strength. I need your strength. I said, I need a miracle healing to take place now, immediately. Yeah. Woke up the next day. It was like 2 days later. About 2 days later, I felt better. I was good. I was like, okay, great. That next day, I think it was Wednesday night. I believe it was Wednesday night. I had a dream. And the dream I had was that the notes that I had for your podcast, because I finally finished it, all of it got erased. They were empty. All of it got erased. I had this dream. They were taken away. Woke up the next day. I was like, I'll bind that in the name of Jesus. Like, I'll bind that. Nah, ain't nothing going to happen or whatever. The enemy trying to just throw me off and whatnot. Like, this is on, Wednesday. And so then I was just like, I'm good. Then I'm at work and I'm thinking about it a little bit more. And then I'm like, I just bind the enemy trying to put any thoughts in my mind that something's going to happen to the notes. I get home to go over my notes again. Why my laptop not working? Nothing is working. I can't get to my notes. I didn't have it on Google Drive. That's why I got 2 devices right here, y'all. Like, cause I'm gonna have me some backup just in case something happened. My laptop wasn't working. The charger wasn't working. And this never happened before. Just like you said with your camera, and I just had a dream about it. And so I was like, I gotta call my intercessor. So I called Brittany. I was like, Brittany Boulder, shout out to you, sis. I was like, I told her I was doing the podcast. And she was just like, yo, you just blow on it. Just blow on it. And I was like, blow on it? This ain't no Nintendo back then in the day. Like, what you mean blow on it? She's like, just blow on it. I'm like, I'm not blowing on this thing. Like, at first it's a magnet charger. Like, I'm not about to blow on this thing. And she's like, girl, just blow on it. Just blow on it. So we going back and forth. And I'm like, girl, I just had a dream last night about this happening. So I know this is an attack from the enemy. And she just told me to blow on and blow. So finally, I was just like, I blew a little bit, but I ain't blowing no faith or nothing like that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to blow for real. I'm going to just blow. I'm just blow on the charger, blow on the laptop and whatnot. And I tried multiple times. And then I said, I'm going to blow on it. And I said, the wind of God, blow. And I said, whew. And I blew with everything in me. Why that thing light right on up? Came right on up. As soon as I said, the wind of God, blow. And everything, and soon as that happened, I saved everything. I sent it to Google Drives, all that stuff. I was like, the fire of God released from my mouth. Wow. And then it turned on. But I just had a dream about it.
Yeah. And
then it don't stop from there. So that is Thursday, right? So Wednesday I had finished it, I believe, yeah. And then Thursday comes, and then I'm trying to get the thing on it and whatnot. And so then now, here comes Friday. And even now, here comes Friday. I have a dance. I'm like, I had no time to study. I'm running, ripping, rapping throughout the whole entire week. And I'm like, Lord, I have to spend time. I have to study. I'm staying up late and whatnot, and telling my friends and stuff like, y'all, I'm tired. I've been up late. I can't pray at 5 a.m. this time, but because I really want to make sure that what I do it well.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not just honoring you, but I'm honoring God. And so I have a dance last night at my school, a father-daughter dance. And so I'm at the father-daughter dance, and the music was extremely loud, really loud. And so after I left the father-daughter dance, my ear starts ringing. And this is last night, I cannot hear from my left ear. Still to right now, as we speak, I can barely hear from my left ear.
Wow.
Like, it got better, but last night it was so bad. And I was like, Holy Spirit, you have to touch it. Like, healing is my portion. I had to start speaking the scriptures, like healing, like I am your child, Lord. Like, so I had to continue to speak the scriptures. And even this morning I woke up and it was just ringing and ringing and ringing. I'm like, nope, I'm doing this podcast. I said, even if I can't hear, I'm practicing on my phone just to like cover one ear to see. But even still to right now, as we're doing this podcast, like, and giving this message, like I can barely hear from this ear right now, like as we speak. You know, from you know, and it's getting better. It got better like an hour before, but it's still very muffled from the music being. I was like right next to the music. I was serving food and everything like that at the dance and whatnot. But I'm like, Lord, what is all this adversity? Like within 1 week,
right?
Sickness, not only just sickness, the whole thing being erased. After I had a dream about it, then it happened, and then. Now I can't hear out my ear, and we're supposed to be doing this today, and I'm not having time to study. I'm like, God, you gotta move. But my sister Brittany was teaching me. She was like, this is ministry. Yeah. This is ministry. Like, this is what things are gonna come, and you're gonna have to be ready. Like, boom, 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 boom. Like, so it was just so much adversity take place. And then the camera cut off as we and I was like, God is gonna shift and move. And so many people, like the spirit of religion is going to break. And that's what I truly believe off of a lot of people. And boldness is going to arise in a lot of women from doing this podcast. So I was getting excited. When Che was doing when he was doing the thing, I was in the kitchen. I was dancing. I was like, something about to shake. I was like, God's about to move. Because the more adversity, the more blessings that's coming through it.
Yeah, so when y'all watched the episode and y'all see me, like, kept glancing at the camera, like, that's why. It wasn't to be disrespectful to her, but it was literally because that thing shut off on us, y'all. And to hear, you know, what you experienced throughout the week is amazing. And yeah, so I hope y'all were blessed by the episode. I know y'all were blessed by the episode. So that's kind of the story behind, you know, the testimony of the episode. Anything else you want to share, Ebony?
Y'all go ahead and pray for this ear so I can hear, like, how to push through. It's a little off, but that's all I really wanted to share. But it's a part of ministry. But yes, adversity is a part of it. But, but God.
The enemy ain't stopping nothing over here. So it's we said if the camera don't work, they'll just get a podcast and you just listen to it. So thank y'all for tuning in once again. That's the story behind what happened before we even we was in the middle of the episode and leading up to the episode. So I appreciate everyone for tuning in. So that's it.
Bye.